Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
I think we're supposed to be.
No, now it's real.
Are we live?
Oh, we're live.
Is this going to be our thing every time?
I think so.
Is this part of the
like a
rich
bit,
brand tapestry
Yeah.
of Black Remnant?
It's all for Josh.
Yeah, it's all for
Remnant.
Josh. Let's just do everything for Josh.
Are we live?
Yes, we're live. Now,
Ooh, great.
I feel very confident that we're live. Now,
Welcome to Black Remnant, everyone.
indeed.
You know
indeed.
he's mad because he's super quiet.
I
Yes,
know,
exactly.
Right? It's not even like pissed off Josh where he's yelling.
No, but you can feel the heat radiating off of him.
Yeah,
in
it's like
waves.
when your parents are just staring at you.
No. Obviously, welcome back to the Calypso. Obviously, we have a lot of work. We have a lot of great merchandise. I don't know if you're still
The
interested
merch
in that.
sold.
Yeah. Well, and now it's an ongoing licensing thing. I was in the last episode. I was inducted into what is it? What?
You're a made man in La Tabanostra.
Taba Nostra. It's going to start happening. It's going to start happening for Stavern Otho, folks. His ship is about to come in. Except something did happen to his ship.
Yeah.
It's probably worth mentioning.
Yeah.
That after, what might be the most epic, most lucrative run on Chagos Prime's arena ever, an elated crew returns back to the Calypso to find that it has been violated. I chose my words carefully. The jump drive removed. God, just tell me briefly, were they kind about it?
Actually, yeah. This was almost like a surgical procedure.
Oh, okay. So this is
Right.
this is like this isn't like they're trying to steal the catalytic converter or something.
No. This isn't their. You can tell that this is not the first rodeo of this. Whatever crew took this,
Okay.
they have experience.
Well, and obviously that is pure horror. We absolutely 100% because Stavern Otho makes enemies wherever he goes. We need the jump drive to get away from them. But I listen, and I know what you're saying. Is there any good news to report? Yes, friends. Yes. I'm here to report that Stavern Otho's Pouncer, the claim jumper, is safe and secure
Not
inside
on the Calypso.
What? What?
Just gone.
It's not there?
Nope, just gone.
I learned how to drive battle mechs in that Pouncer.
Yep. And Stavern Otho was smart enough to give the GM 3 chips to spend last time.
Yeah, but I didn't know what type of a man you were then. And now I know. Now I'll make sure you never have those. You never have any more again. I'm just gonna get by on my great rolls.
Speaking of which,
But you can keep them. And shove them up your ass.
The Pouncer just happens to appear out of.
not a fucking chance.
Yo, here, let's stack them up. Oh my God, a new Pouncer. Oh no, 3 Pouncers appear.
That's how this works, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know us. I mean, I spend these chips to make my life worse in this game so that we have a more interesting story for stream. So it's perfectly all right. I accept my role in this. It is what it is.
But, so it is nighttime. You have made it. The celebrations have kind of ended, really.
Well, I imagine they end very abruptly when my mech
yeah.
is gone.
Yeah. But, the
We
world's
just
your
got it.
oyster.
We're gonna upgrade the Pouncer to a Nova.
Yeah, no, that's happening. I don't even want it.
But you already have your Nova's still there, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Nova is becoming the captain's platform at this point.
But, this is where you're at. You do know, you have been told by the portmaster that the sommelier has several mechs for purchase. Not that you have to go there, but just so
the
you know.
sommelier, good, because I'm not. But the sommelier, Stavern Otho, so that like the sides, like the pressure doors of the Calypso are open.
Yes.
You're saying the thing is just like light is spilling out from the Calypso.
No, just the one bay door was open.
I am deeply disturbed by this, both in game and IRL.
Don't say that to me because I'm going to be freaking out for the rest of the day now.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yes. Yeah. No, no. Our relationship is secure. What I'm saying is that it was a really, really shocking trick, and I can't wait to try to figure out what's going on with it. But that is the next. But that is what happens. Is it's sort of like we see the door open like at a remove. Like we're coming back on.
Yeah, it's open.
We're coming back on the grav trawler.
Yeah, you're celebrating.
No,
you don't.
And I have at this point I have jumped off the grav trawler because it's no longer the speed that I need to be moving, and I run from there into the Calypso. Like I can see like around the front, I can see like the nose of it is open. I can see cables hanging out. I mean, they've been clipped clean, but I know that something's missing in there. I come back in here. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, did I install a ring cam? I mean, now I have like 30 million C-bills. I'm gonna look around. Maybe I want to Google Home.
We have bots.
Yes, that's actually probably superior. Without looking at the bots, I am just going to continue to scan the belly of the Calypso. I mean, I look back. Did they steal the head?
Nope.
Man, if they'd stolen that head.
And the Nova T's still intact.
Yes.
Did it look like they were attempting to?
No.
Is it not adjusted? Okay. Okay, so now it's personal then. That's what it is. But it's like that's the thing is that I don't even know which of my enemies would have tried to do it. Like it's like I gotta get my book out and really go through it. So I snap my left hand. I snap the fingers of my left hand, and I say bots.
And a lot of them scurry over, and they're kind of cheering because
I said, well,
they think you.
I say, no, guys, no. Something happened. I say, what happened to the other robot that was here?
And you hear one of them kind of click its leg on the ground.
Oh, okay. They're trying to communicate.
And then two of them run up next to it.
Okay.
And kind of lean up and kind of lean up on their hind.
Oh, are they gonna think about joining like a cheerleading squad?
Well, no. They're just kind of leaning up, and then you see on their face cameras kind of assemble, projectors assemble.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yes. Oh, they're adopting a configuration. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna kneel down close.
And then you just get blasted with light.
Ah!
But Roshan, as you can see, a holographic image replay through Stavrin or around Stavrin, though he's
it's like you can't really see it. I'm like in the middle. It's like I'm like like a flash bulb, and then there's a mech like on me. For a moment, it seems vaguely erotic. I scoot out of the way and then look back.
Yeah, and you see one of the lead mech that had his metallic cigarette just shaking himself and taking a couple of drags.
Yeah. He likes burnout. He's got it. He's essentially cosplaying, and I respect this bot.
Yeah.
So, but I resume a seated posture, and I watch the show very intently.
You see a crew of 5
Jesus.
breaking into the ship easily, and you can tell the leader
is
he's a buzzed redheaded man.
When has it not been a problem? Sorry, every person in my family is redhead.
I was waiting for you to clarify.
Yeah. But he's leading this squad, and with surgical precision, they are able to remove engine components and take your pouncer without.
Does it just climb up
ease.
in there?
Yeah. This was done in a matter of minutes.
Oh yeah, gone in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So the jump drive was also taken?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but that wasn't on the.
Yeah. So we're stuck. Not only are we stuck.
No, that was on the footage as well.
Okay.
Yeah. They showed this as well. God, thank God for these bots. redhead. I'm gonna say, all right, can you? I need you to send me this picture. And I'm like, go back. And it's
It scrolls back a
no,
little
no,
bit.
no, 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 no. Okay, that's it. Nope, no, that's too far.
And then they scroll forward.
No, that's too far forward. Just a little bit farther back. It's not what I wanted, but you know what? I'm
And
done.
you see one of them just leaves, so you've only got half a projector at this point.
Can you send this? Can you send this to my computer? Can you just? Thank you. All right. I mean, look around. I got to tap into my. I have to tap into my local contacts at Fuchs. I mean, hopefully that is a distinguishing enough characteristic. To follow this trend line down at all.
Does
What are you doing?
does Roshan recognize this red hand?
No.
Okay, does not recognize. So it's not a competitor. It's not.
Oh yeah, he would have an encyclopedia knowledge
Yeah,
of
this is
Mechwarriors.
this is nobody you've met in the arena or know of that would have been competing.
Yeah, so Roshan's just analyzing the footage. And was there anything of note in the way that they were able to remove these items?
Other than with high experience, no.
Okay, so it's nothing like Zigzag would like. This is like a top.
No,
like
but
mechanic
no,
or
but it
something
might
like
be
that.
worth
they've done
asking
this
her to
before.
come
Okay.
over and it might be worth asking her to come over and look because she has been around. She has been buying.
I'm sure the whole crew is watching
Oh,
this
yeah,
thing
yeah, yeah.
because everyone's freaked out because the jump drive's gone too.
Exactly.
So
No,
Bert-
we're definitely
Yeah.
like scuttled basically. So I say Zigzag because Zigzag has been making their own purchases, right? I say does this seem like anybody that you have seen? Because they've been around buying their own parts and essentially been on their own recognizance for a minute while we're here on the
Yeah,
planet.
and she's
Does this look like anybody?
not that I've seen, but I'm annoyed and impressed at the same time.
Yeah. I imagine it's a unique sensation.
But I wouldn't mind if you got my engines back for me.
Well, listen, this is, obviously we don't see eye to eye on every topic, but I feel like this is an opportunity for the crew to come together. I think this broad agreement that we need our fucking engine. Now, and I say, Burnout, I'm not an expert, obviously, but how important are jump drives to traveling quickly through space? Is it a big, like 1 to 10? Would you say that it's very important? That's a 10. And then on 1, I mean, that's the range.
You see her just drop her wrench and walk away.
So it seems like it's probably fine. That's what I extract from that. What a nightmare. All right. Well, I mean, I have to get a new product. I have to get a new Stompy today.
When we initially landed, it was on a strip, and there was
Livery and
crews lining the. So the ship wasn't out here by itself.
No, totally not.
So Roshan steps out to the bay and looks out, and just says, "Maybe they know something."
oh, honestly, that's a great idea. That's an incredible idea, and I'm gonna.
Any of the surrounding ships, and
absolutely,
crews
absolutely.
and stables, and etc.
So
You see about 4 other ships that are still on the strip with you, that are on the tarmac, right?
Yeah.
And obviously at the end there is the Portmaster's station.
Yeah. Well, honestly, the Portmaster is probably a great, because he's the one that gave me that last piece of info. Now I'm wondering if he took me aside to talk to me so they would have more time to do this job. I'm going to go talk to the Portmaster first. And I assume that there's, we don't have insurance. We don't have jump drive insurance. Like if somebody takes your jump drive, you just don't have one anymore, I think. And so I'm going to bring that image down to my personal pad. And I'm going to approach. I mean, everyone else can can approach this how they want. But I'm going to approach the portmaster themselves with this image, and scrub back and forth a little bit, and try to take a read on how he reacts to this this visage.
Okay, and you go into the office and
Absolutely.
he's sitting there behind his desk.
Yeah.
He said, what do you got, son?
I say, well, I have less than I did yesterday. I was hoping for more. I say, our jump drive and also one of our battle mechs was stolen out of your port, and
Listen, all I'm saying, that might happen from time to time.
What did happen?
Yeah.
That's what this conversation's about.
Unfortunately, we're not responsible for what happens on your ship.
It wouldn't surprise me to learn. Oh, and Stavrin pauses. Stavrin thinks that today he's going to try to do things differently. And he's just going to see how it goes.
Just like yesterday?
Shh. He's going to see how it goes. He swallows his rage, anger, and betrayal. And I put my pad on his desk. And I say, I'm not giving you this. I want to show you something on it. And we pull up our image of this crew, and specifically this close-shaved, red-headed individual.
Yeah, that's bad news, boy.
Yeah, I agree with you.
This guy.
You know about him?
Yes, I do. There's nothing we've been able to do about it.
Well, why don't you just look for someone who looks like... And just Stavrin pauses again. He says, what have you tried?
Not much, but let me tell you. I can tell you where he's hiding out. I can tell you who he is.
Well, so you know where he's hiding out, and you know who he is, but you can't stop him from doing these things routinely?
No. He's a hard-hitting mother trucker.
Well, yeah. I mean, sure. Oh, this is frontier shit. As long as somebody isn't stealing their mech, and they don't care. And all the actual teams have their stuff, have their garages
This
inside
is
there.
backwater.
This is
Wild West.
I say, yeah. I would love to have this information. Please let me know where I can find.
That's a good old Xenon Veil there.
Xenon Veil. And I laugh out loud. I'm like, what?
I would tell you.
So what kind of a mom names their kid Xenon?
I don't know. One that doesn't like him. That's probably why he's so pissed off at the world.
Yeah, I was just going to say it. It really screwed this kid up. God, if only he had a different, more gentle name. Think of the other life he could have led. Well, I'll be sure to bring that up when I talk to him. And I'm going to mention that you let me know.
That's fine.
Where to find him.
I want him. Listen, I don't want him around. He's a terror to this town.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I feel like we're sort of all on the same page here. I gesture in a whip-like fashion with my left hand at the arena. And I say, why don't all these hard motherfuckers go out and deal with this?
None of them got their stuff stolen, I guess.
Well,
might be smart to put your mechs in a stable.
Okay, all right. That sounds like victim blaming to me, but all right. Well, you've been a real help. You've been.
What else do you want to know?
Honestly, no. I mean it. I mean it.
Listen, you want to find him? He's 25 miles south of Prime here, deep in the jungle.
Oh boy.
So go get him.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
you can do us all a favor.
Yeah. You know what? Okay. And then I get my pad because he's begun to look hungrily at it. Mm-hmm. It's not for him. It's not his pad. And I'm gonna get back, and I'm gonna trudge back into the stables and talk to my Johann Fuchs. Talk to my friend.
Yeah, Fuchs is there.
Is he around? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say, Fuchs, I mean, obviously we're hot off of an incredible collaboration. We both, I think, really got what we wanted out of it. It's time for another one. I think it's time. Let's just follow that up with something great.
What do you need?
Have you ever heard of someone named Xenon Vale?
Yeah,
I know it's a weird name, but I guess it's a real guy.
Yeah, he's a pest.
Yeah. He stole one of my battle mechs and my jump drive. This is like a normal thing. Everybody just gets their mech stolen.
No, we keep ours in the stables.
Well, okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can see that. I guess. Yeah. Can I keep? Do you have any spares? Do you have any space? Do you have any spare bays?
Do you have any mechs left?
Yeah, I have mechs left. I still have 2 mechs. That's a lot.
Sounds like you're gonna need them.
Yeah, I'd like to maintain custody of the rest of my fleet. Yes. The jump drive is a whole other kettle of fish.
You got what? That too?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It hasn't been a great day, Fuchs.
I don't know. It sounded like it was great yesterday.
Well, yesterday was a great day, but it went down precipitously after the thefts. I say, don't tell me that Samier is the only vendor for jump drives. Don't tell me this. I don't want to hear it. He's the only person you can get them from currently.
Possibly. I mean, or you could get. And Fuchs is like, well, whoever stole your mech probably stole your jump drive too.
Well, yeah, I don't think just like groups of steel jackals are just running up and down the strip.
Actually, you haven't been on Chagas for very long.
Yeah.
All right. Well, pretty mad about it, Fuchs.
I'd be mad too. Yeah.
And so you guys are all in here and you all have your mechs and you are just having a great time, but nobody ever wants to go deal with Xenon Vale because...
He's just a little pest. What do I care about some, jocks that come in, want to make their claim here, don't know how to do things properly.
You might end up befriending one of them as you have here, and then it's going to become your problem. I'm going to be on the horn all day.
Well, you never told me you were just, keeping your shit in your car.
Well, that's where I live. Yeah. That's where my house.
Well, the stables are where your mechs should live.
Well, Fuchs,
at least for a time, you can rent some.
I think I might. I think I need to rent too. I'd like to rent them from you if you have them.
I don't have any. You got to go to
the sommelier.
No, the stable master.
Okay, I was like, yeah, sommelier. He's got those too. Everything you need.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. On my way out, I'm gonna try to find out what the pricing is for storage of 2 mechs.
Yeah. How many days do you want?
Safe. Well, I mean,
and a drop ship.
Yeah, exactly. For now, you know what? For now, I think a week is fine.
Oh yeah, you can easily do it. It's a nominal cost of 10,000.
I'm sure it's connected to something else.
Yeah. At this point, they'll store Roshans for free.
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, can you imagine the ads?
Yeah.
It's like those Samira, the official battle mech of Rashawn Cole.
Champion,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I say they should be charging. I should be charging them, frankly.
During Law and Order Chagos over here, Roshan and ZZ are just already starting to put Samira back together because it was in bad shape after that.
Oh yeah, did it have 2 critical spots of health left?
It probably had two structure points left.
Yeah, total.
So it's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of money.
It was such a good fucking fight, though. It was such a good fight.
It was a very good fight. Did they take Samira's extra parts?
No.
That's the question. Perfect.
Okay, you're like, yeah, it's not for the other thing.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's personal because they could have taken the. They could have. I mean, in terms of actual reach out and touch someone's strike potential, the Nova is the better mech. The close and medium range streaks on that hurt mechs. The Pouncer is nice, but as a platform, it prizes mobility first. So I can't help but think this is personal in some way.
And as you're working on the mech, on Samira, you just hear on the bay.
The bulkheads.
Yeah, and you see Ball just kind of leaning up against the wall. He says, "How you doing there, kid? Good fight."
I didn't want to turn in this favor so quickly. Like, I wanted to pocket that for a long time. Roshan doesn't get favors.
No.
Roshan hops off of the ladder, what he was doing, and goes to meet Ball at the front of the hatch, and says, "Hello, Mr. Mamont."
It's a good fight, kid.
It
Good to
was
see
a
you.
good fight.
Hope you'll stay in the ring. Keep fighting.
That would be my wish.
Good.
Yes. So now they're warming up to each other a little bit. This is the warm version of their conversation. I think Ball doesn't quite get Roshan. I think that it'd be easy to think that Roshan was fucking with you, right?
That might have been at first.
Yes, but now
like,
he's just pure.
he's just a dumb kid. Like, he
he's
doesn't know. He's just a kid who
pure.
doesn't know anything.
Exactly.
And all I'm saying is you got a couple good hits in there, and it was impressive.
I learned a lot by watching your previous bouts.
Thanks, kid.
That was
There's a lot to learn.
That was nice. That was nice.
Roshan, unfortunately, does not know what you are learning.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know how to broach the subject about a missing parts.
Well, I'll be back soon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best part. I mean, it can just be this conversation. It's just like, it's interminable.
Yeah.
It's like long pauses on each side. Like long enough for me to get back. And then I see Ball like standing outside the...
He's just leaning up against the part of the
Yeah,
on
no,
the bay wall.
exactly. He's touching the Calypso.
So while this uncomfortable conversation is happening, Roshan remembers something, and he tells Ball to just wait a second, and he runs up and climbs up the ladder to the cockpit and pulls out
One of his posters?
a poster.
Yeah.
A rolled up poster.
You know it.
And then slides back down and unfurls it in front of Ball. He's like, "Can I get your autograph?" And it's a poster of Ball.
Oh, you know
And
it is.
he takes it. He's like,
When's it from?
It's from last season.
Okay, so it's
yeah,
fresh. It's fresh.
Yes.
"Damn, kid. Yeah, I'll sign this. That means a lot. Thanks." And he signs it with love, to my favorite champ, Roshan.
It's Ball, and then it's like Ball, and then like 3 quick bullet holes. Like,
Yeah.
And Roshan's super stoked because he has another
signed.
another piece of decor for his court.
Dude, I can picture his decor. I can picture his room perfectly. I know exactly, and it's not big.
No, it's not. These are crew quarters
These are
on
essentially
on a
nautical
drop ship. Yes.
quarters, right?
So then Stavrin arrives.
Yes, and I get it. But remember, we're doing things differently today. We're not doing things perhaps in the way that we might have done them in the past. We are entering into these conversations in a spirit of mutual cooperation, and toward that end, I approach halfway through this conversation that is happening between people who are not me, and I say, Ball.
And he just looks over at you.
Yeah, and I say, I said rude things to you before the match. I called Hans, I called him a mean name. I suggested that he was a rude and mean jungle beast. And I want you to know that I'm doing things differently today.
All right.
I have a whole different strategy for how I'm approaching people. And
What's this sudden change of heart?
it's very collaborative. I made, on average, 10 to 15 mortal enemies a day for the last year. And I'm worried eventually that it's going to catch up with me. And right now I'm just trying to stem the tide, Ball. I'm just trying to stem the tide. And I want to make sure you understand, I'm not simply having a change of heart because something bad just happened to me and now I'm trying, you know what I mean? Like, I think that happens too. You have that sort of like Damascus conversion, like Paul, where something bad happens and you're like, you know what, maybe I've been doing wrong. Now something bad did happen to me, something very bad, probably the worst thing that's ever happened to anyone. But that's not what it's about. Have you ever heard of someone named Xenon Vale?
Yeah, that little shit's a pain in the ass.
See, I completely agree. Now, obviously, yesterday, I think any reasonable observer would have said, these two are never going to get along. But look at us now, Ball. Look at us now. Now we agree on this one thing.
Yeah.
The only question, really, I guess, is what we're going to do about it.
Why do I need to do anything about him?
Well, I wish you would.
Why?
If that helps at all. Well, he stole our jump drive, and he also stole a battle mech.
Did you ever think about putting your mechs in a stable?
Well, listen, I'm not going to say it hasn't come up. Sorry, I just have to take a moment to appreciate it. Sorry, everybody. I just have to take a second to appreciate it. Yeah, Ball, I have been hearing that. Remember, we're doing things differently today. Yeah, but I'm not from here. And I guess I didn't understand some of the key facts about this place, which is that you can just be robbed clean out and then everyone just makes fun of you for having been robbed. Like, I didn't know it was that type of place. And now that I know it's that type of place, if it's any consolation, I have secured, moorage for the rest of the fleet.
Smart of you.
I had to learn it the hard way. I'm still down a mech. And a jump drive.
So tell me what you want.
What I really, really want is any information that you have about this guy. Is he being protected by someone?
No, just a local thief.
He just boosts. Oh, I get it. This is an off-worlder, on-worlder thing. You don't care about anybody on this strip.
I don't give a shit about the people on this strip.
Oh, okay, now I see.
Roshan is just not listening at all. He's so
He
excited.
wants to make sure it
He
gets
wants to make sure
dry.
it doesn't
Well,
smear
he doesn't
when
want to
rolls
roll
back.
it.
Exactly. So
He doesn't want to roll it up. I say, so if I go kill him, no one cares? That's fine?
No.
Okay.
He's a pest.
Well, I agree that he's a pest. I'm startled that he never fucked with the wrong person before. This is why I'm asking if he has some protection.
No, I don't think he does.
I mean, I guess we know he has at least one mech. I can describe it in detail.
it's gonna be real sad when we have
God,
to
if
destroy
they
it.
make me fucking shoot my claim jumper, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. If you put the claim jumper IRL.
This time.
OOC, if you put the claim jumper on the table in a fight, it'd be a really good idea.
Yeah.
And it'd be really, really dramatic, actually. The only question is, do we get in there sneaky like, or do we get in there armed to the fucking teeth? Right?
You think just you and one mech is going to go in there?
No, 2 mechs.
That's even more funny.
Well,
you think?
Hold on. You're saying that he's just some kind of pest. In my mind, that means someone who is not a big deal. And now you're telling me that he's some kind of fucking warlord?
I'm just saying he's been at it for a while, kid. Maybe he's gotten more than one mech in his day. You ever think about that?
I tried.
You think you're the first one he's jacked up?
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, if everybody knows exactly where he is, and he just steals off-worlder mechs and brings them back.
They think it's hilarious.
They think it's funny. They think it's a good time.
I'm not saying I like it, but I'm
You're not saying you don't like it.
I'm not saying I'm going to go and do something about it because he's not bugging me.
No. It's perfectly fine. I understand what you mean. That makes sense to me. You know, and you got a lot of holes in your direwolf. So I mean, you're probably busy today anyway, right?
Well, you got a lot of holes in your friggin' Timberwolf. I think you're pretty busy today too, huh?
Yeah, you know what though? I'll just fill up those holes with the 30 million C-bills I have, I guess. Get the fuck away from my ship.
All right.
I was wrong. We're doing things the regular way.
Hey, Roshan. Like I said, if you ever need a favor, you, not him, you let me know. I got your back.
Thank you, Mr. Ball.
And he walks,
Thank you, Mr. Ball.
and he walks away.
He's the best.
He's okay. Roshan, he's okay. You are a pure soul. And, you know, it's a cold world. Mr. Cole. It's a cold world out there. Gotta watch out for men like that. Men that won't help you for free.
He's already halfway away, looking at the poster, walking away.
All right, here. Yeah, so we have moorage essentially for these things. There's gotta be somebody. There has to be somebody who is as mad at Xenon Vale as I am. There has to be, right? I make an appointment with the sommelier,
Okay.
the sommelier, which sounds bad. Sounds worse.
Okay. Your appointment is from an hour from now.
Okay. Well, I pace around for an hour.
Okay.
Angrily.
And you can easily make your way over to the tailor's shop.
Boy.
And the tailor is behind the counter.
I see.
And you see all the beautiful suits, jumpsuits, fine gowns.
Absolutely,
and
absolutely. I say,
outfits that he has.
I come in and I pretend to browse, and I say, "Do you have anything in titanium?"
I believe you wish to speak with the sommelier.
If I could.
Have you made an appointment?
I have. I think I'm here at the right time.
Excellent. What is your name, sir? I believe we met before. What? Sir? Sir? I need to check you in. Sir?
Was it?
Your name to check in?
Yes.
Sir, a little... I may be hard of hearing. What was your name again, sir?
Stavronotho.
Oh.
Yeah. Now you get it.
Okay. Yes, I do believe, sir, that we have your appointment here. And you see him push a button under
I
the...
wipe the palm sweat just down the front of my coat.
all of the
All the different
all the
layers.
different kinds of clothing that are on the hanger racks just swivel out of the
nice.
way.
It's like automated.
Yep, and
like at the dry cleaner.
Yeah, and then the doors you went through before reveal themselves, and he says, "Please follow me."
Yes.
And as you go through a long hall, a corridor of just opening doors that close and open as you pass through, you are now in the bay, and the sommelier is before you. Says,
Right.
"Oh,
And it's the rich natural woods again. It's like the gentle lighting.
Yep.
But it's a hangar essentially, right? Ultimately.
yeah, just really done up."
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying that it has got room for full scale battle mechs.
He says, Mr. Otho, back again. Good
Well,
to see you.
It's good to see you too, Same.
That was not the last
Well,
words
yeah,
you
but
mentioned to me, but
I have been thinking a lot about it, and I learned a lot about it. In fact, I'm turning over a new leaf.
well, I'm glad to hear that you're doing better, and I hope that leaf has sea bills under it.
Oh yeah, it's a green leaf, and it only gets greener under there. So I say a little chit chat
Sure. How can I be of service?
before we get underway. You've never heard of someone named Xenon Vale, have you?
Yes. Unfortunately, a stain on this.
Can you
Delightful world of ours.
help me understand why everybody just lets him do whatever he wants? I'm having a hard time calculating it in my mind. It seems like someone would have crushed him by now. It seems like somebody would have come in from off-world that didn't like the taste of it and wanted to spit it out.
Yeah, usually he doesn't leave those people alive.
God, see, that's the thing that makes me think it's personal and weird again. I say, well, I need something.
And most people here don't want to risk their livelihoods and their resources to go get
I
them.
guess that's true. It's a branding issue, certainly. But, and if you are rolling around with pigs, I think we all know the rest of the adage. I don't know what it is.
It's kind of just a mutual, unspoken agreement. Nobody messes with him. He doesn't mess with the locals.
Okay. Well, I need something in the way of a command and control platform for various downside jobs. I think business is starting to pick up for the Remnant, and I've had my mech stolen. So
I can gladly help you out.
I felt confident that you could, and perhaps only you could. So, what's on the menu?
What are you in the mood for?
Well, we do. I say, surprise me. Surprise me.
Well, first,
I've recently come into a bit of money.
as a little bit of a appetizer,
Oh, exquisite. Just, perfect. Mwah.
would you like to take a look at our Wasp? It is the WSP-1S model.
And is this like, it's like a sushi?
Yeah, and it's slowly,
Conveyor sushi?
Yeah, it slowly comes out on a conveyor. Perfect for early access as it moves rather quickly.
Yes. Yeah, I've certainly seen them on the field. I'm looking for something a little more villainous.
The main course. And how about a Warhammer classified WHM-6R?
Oh man,
And you
this
see,
this is the classic
and
stuff.
these are all coming out silver, chromed.
Oh yeah, they're coming out in some
they're
kind of
unpainted.
default. Yeah.
And you see a Warhammer that is stacked to the nines come out.
Oh yeah, it's just on the conveyor. There's like a sharp intake of breath, because a Warhammer is a filthy looking beast, just a nasty creature, gigantic cannons, the shoulder racks.
But if you would like a little more firepower, maybe I can interest you in a nice way to clean up for dessert.
So he does the announcement before he even announces the. This is perfect.
And you see a mongrel come out, and this is a massive.
I'm not familiar with that. with that model.
Let me get it for you.
I was like, do you have one laying around? Kiko's heading to masteruниtlist.info, looking for the Alpha Strike cards. Are we, Mr. Villasenor? No, I am not familiar with the mongrel.
Here are your 3 choices.
Let's see. Oh, primed and ready. Oh, just zesty material. Now this is of course this is the mongrel A. Lots of reach out and touch someone. Upgrade potential there on the mongrel. It's a lovely look though, isn't it? Oh, God, I bite my knuckle when I see the mongrel come out. What a delight. What a delight. Now, I think that the Warhammer may be what we're talking about here. Now, what's interesting about the Warhammer is that it has a lot of guts. Like it actually has more critical damage slots than it does armor, which is really interesting. But it also does offer some overheat, and it has an anti-missile system in its upgraded configuration. So we're sort of like running down all the list. For me, I just need something that has a little bit more battlefield presence.
Problem is that
The movement.
8 inches, that's not a command platform for sure.
No, it's got to be quick. The Wasp is very, very. The Wasp is juicy, but it's like when it comes to all these, I like my Pouncer. You know what? That's what it's gonna do. That's actually what it's gonna do. As they come out, I'm like seeing the cream of the crop. Like I'm seeing all of his new platforms. They're like coming out, they're gleaming under the lights. Like the whole place is designed to show them off at their most. It's probably like holographic information coming up around each one. This is a bespoke experience, right?
Yeah.
And when I look around and see them all I can think about is the Pouncer.
This mongrel has some good stuff.
Well, the mongrel's
It's faster. It's got another point of armor.
it's
got
filthy
extra
nasty.
damage. It's got long range. It's got 2 LRMs.
Yeah. It's got the case,
You can
Yeah.
have some special ammo on that.
the A config. Yeah, and the 14-inch movement with jump. Oh, now we're talking. Okay, now we're talking. I'm here to tell you what I like about this. I'm here to tell you what I like about this platform. This is it in a nutshell. The TMM of 3 for the mongrel, in addition to its incredible look. So now where I'm at is I am seeing the mongrel as part of a collection, but I'm essentially seeing the mongrel as something that I'm just going to shove up Xenon Vale's ass. Like I'm seeing the mongrel as a way for me to get my Pouncer back, basically. And I'm just going to point. I'll just point directly at it. And I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna just like that statue of Saint Peter at the Vatican. I'm just gonna walk up to this giant thing and just put my hand on the foot, and I'm gonna say, "Does it come with a box?"
I think you've made an excellent choice, sir.
Yeah, I am looking up at this thing, and then I mean, my guess is that, you know, obviously you're going to pay a premium, but I think that they'll probably have. And I put in the new garage, like as the delivery location. I say currently we're keeping our stable.
Excellent choice. You
It's a-
decided to get
in the
stables.
stable. Yes. It seemed like
I wouldn't.
suddenly it seemed like it was time.
I wouldn't like to see one of my mechs that I have personally
No.
had commissioned
No.
not within one of them.
No.
This one's probably got floor mats too.
Yeah. Oh, you do. And you know it smells incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Inside. Now,
As one of its foot raises up,
Yeah.
there's red carpet lining the bottom of the foot.
Oh, it's just so smooth. And I mean, Stavron is impressed. He said, yeah, all right, that tracks. That makes sense to me. And I say, you wouldn't happen to have the inside line on a older model jump drive, would you?
I don't. That's not.
Is there an? I'd love to keep the money in the family. Do you have an associate I can speak with?
Let me do some digging around, and I'll see if I can get back to you on that one.
Absolutely. You know how to get a hold of me. Reach out.
Sir, it's a pleasure doing business, but I do need the C-bills transferred before you can take
C-bills?
property of
Money?
this
What?
piece of
You
machinery.
would sully this. Of course, you'll have your C-bills. I mean, how much is it?
And you are set on this specific.
If it's on sale.
It is on sale.
Oh, really? Well, incredible.
20 million C-bills.
Oh, I guess I have it. I immediately begin having a reaction. I say, one moment, and I go around behind the mongrel, and I just set my hands on my knees and kneel down and like dry heave.
Is everything okay, Mr. Otho?
Yes. Ooh. Okay. All right, I stand up tall, as tall as I can, and I emerge from behind the mongrel, renewed, refreshed. Then I say, would you take 18?
I would take 19. It's already on sale.
I'll give you 19. Gotcha. No jokes, huh? You don't want me coming in close? Give you a couple of these. Yeah.
Mr. Otho, I'd like to thank you for your purchase.
Yes. Oh, is it time to go? All right. And so I get the pad out, absolutely instantaneous.
I have received information. I can get you a jump drive. It will cost you an extra 4 million C-bills. So maybe do a little bit of reconnaissance on your own first.
Yes,
and then come back.
I think that you may be onto something there, Sommelier. I'll make sure that I'll do the instant transfer.
I appreciate how quickly you've paid the cost.
Yeah, I mean, how does it typically work?
Like this,
You have
but
to chase them down?
sometimes people get a little bit aggravated.
Not me. No, I was fine with it from the beginning. I mean, I say, well, I mean, I'd be happy to just say, would it be okay if I drove it
Absolutely.
to the stable?
Sure. And is there anything I can do for you before you leave? Anything you need to know? I do appreciate your purchase here today, so if I could assist you in any other manner.
Well, I mean, we're going to be, I think we're going to be on Mackenzie next. If you have any associates there that offer this level of service.
Not on Mackenzie, but I can search my contact list and see if there is anyone there.
I say, well, keep me in mind. Things started off on the wrong foot with us. You're a little aggressive.
I don't think I was the aggressive one.
But
Mr.
you know,
Otho.
at the end of the day,
Agree to disagree.
agree to disagree. You know, but at the end of the day, ultimately, business is about people, right? And I appreciate that that's something that you understand. That's something I understand. And then I just look up at the mongrel's face, and I say, "Where are the keys?"
They're already in there for you, sir.
Okay. I take my hand back and I put it right in my pocket. Very smooth. Very, very professional. Got a psych. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get up there, and then I assume that it's gonna. It's gonna take me a second to figure out the right way to leave.
It's like you got your Academy Award, and now you're just...
You don't know where to go. I'm inside of the Academy Award, and I'm trying to move it around. And it's to say I can't drive. I can drive these. I know how they're driven. I grew up in one of these things. I mean, I'm not going to wreck the place.
No, it takes a second or two, but you stabilize it,
Yeah.
and the bay door opens, and you're able to go out onto the streets of Chagos.
Absolutely.
Prime.
Yeah. So I mean, it's in here. I'm looking at all the switches. All the switches in here. I'm checking the whole thing out.
Oh, and it's beautiful.
And
it's
the
lighting up
interior
like a
is
Christmas tree.
nice.
Yeah.
The interior is exquisite.
Yeah. There was no expense that wasn't paid for the manufacturing of this.
It's a nice product. It's a nice product. And so I'll take it home and base it tonight. Like this is so kick ass. I mean, I'll have it ready for next Tuesday. This is gonna be fucking sweet. I can't wait to fucking turn up the heat on this thing. And I have long range reach out and touch at L range. And I think that's going to be mostly and I even have the LRMs. Special. That's going to be the key. When I deploy the magnetics, and then you just murder people, right? I'll just be the buff bot. Yeah. And so this is. I'm gonna open up the cockpit. I'm just gonna leave the cockpit open while I'm just going down the street, down that main drag. Walking it back in, and then I'm just gonna communicate with the stable on the way in.
And you walk past Ball's stable, and he's like, and you see Hans walk up behind him, and
all right, it's cool. I'm keeping it. I'm maintaining the momentum. Mm-hmm. We're going this way.
And Roshan, you see, as you and Zigzag are continuing to repair Samara, you see Stavron walk in with this new mech to the stables.
Yeah. It's, huh? Because the window's open. Huh? What do we think?
Hi, Commander.
Yeah, what do we think about this? Come up. I'm just gonna invite them up into the.
Yeah, Zigzag is like climbing faster than you've seen her ever climb before.
I was just gonna say, and it's just like, look this, and I say, now Zigzag, why don't our interiors look like this? Look at this.
Maybe if you gave me more money.
Okay,
Listen,
I gave you a ton of money.
Yeah.
You stole a bunch, so don't shut up. Also, I say, look at these.
Listen, I've had to repair his mech 3 times in 3 days.
Well,
you want me to put extra teak and all these different kinds of hardwoods inside of a freaking mech cockpit? Are you kidding me?
Hand polished hardwoods, I think, would be a comfort on the battlefield. Yes. What do you think, Roshan?
Roshan is just rubbing his hand across the paneling.
Yeah, I say, think about that. Think about a fragrant hardwood right there in the cockpit with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I say,
Roshan, he doesn't care about us.
I say, none of this is rubber that ZZ found somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe if ZZ had a little bit more C-bills, ZZ wouldn't have to just find rubber on the freaking side of the road to fix your mechs.
I mean, listen, it's a poor craftsman that blames their tools.
These aren't tools.
That was a legitimately great response. And so, well, I say anyway. Sorry, I gotta go put this in the garage. Now, when the other mechs are fixed, we're keeping all the mechs indoors from now on. And I'm also gonna look at. I think that I've got it. I'm gonna go after I get this to the stable. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get the Nova and bring that to the stable. I mean, they're going to be fixing this thing all day, I suspect. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go online and search for like home security tips. I think. God, I don't have to pay somebody to do this. Like I can do this. I can just do this myself.
And just the like you check all the Reddits.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, basically like, all the space Reddits.
Yeah, it's like hire a security guard.
Oh, yeah, I say, well, they would say that, and I'm like, oh, ad sponsored by,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Secuhome.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you'd say that.
Someone in chat said a
The fin-
10-ton
yeah.
club.
Yeah. It's the Finkertons, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go down, and I'm looking around. I'm looking through all this information, and it's like any other. It's like any other time you try to search for any piece of fucking information online. It hasn't gotten better in hundreds and hundreds.
You're
of
actually
years.
getting articles from like 5 years ago, right? Nothing's new.
Oh yeah, it's all crazy. Because of the gray, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, obviously this isn't the latest information, and it's contradictory. And it's like, oh, if you have this, I'm like, well, I have all that. Didn't work.
Stables don't have like some
Yeah, exactly.
contractual obligations
Yeah.
for security or anything like that.
Yeah.
As a part of the rental agreement.
Yeah. So they'll the stable ones will be fine. So, but I am gonna go down, and because it seems like there's lots of bots. It seems like they keep having new forms and shapes. Mm-hmm. And
They're evolving almost.
Yeah,
you know.
Exactly. And unfortunately, and this will, I mean, eventually I'll have to give you one of my plaques to make it really bad for me. But they have a couple sort of designated forms. And I'm going to go down, I'm going to sit down in the group, back against the corner, and I'm going to bring a big bucket of bolts and parts and boards and stuff, and like the good stuff. Like this isn't like shrapnel. Like this is like hot stuff that I know ZZ would be mad if I gave it to these bots. And I'm gonna bring it out, and I'm just gonna roll it over, and I'm gonna set it there, and I'm gonna say, I don't want people to come onto this ship and take our things. Eventually, they're going to take something that's important to you. They've already taken something that's important to me. I would like it very much if you could make a new friend that can keep people out of the ship in a way that they will not like. I need a mean one. I need a son of a bitch, not you. You're soft. I can see it in your sensors. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have what it takes. And that's fine. You have your own.
It just kind of
Yeah, no,
slides
no,
on the
no,
ground.
no.
Its legs are spread out.
No, it's not like that. You are good at what you do. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. What I need is someone to be good at this new thing I'm talking about. Yeah.
And you see one leg come up and...
This is what I mean. I need a son of a bitch. All right? I look over at another one. I need a motherfucker. All right? Well, yeah, I'm saying, I'm going to leave this with you. I mean, I don't tell people who are good at their jobs how to do their jobs, right? So you make me a dangerous, murdering robot. Don't turn it on. Just make it. I'm going to come back in, sort of project manage a little bit. Come and tell you what I like, what I don't like. Give some suggestions. All right? All right, now you get a hold of me. You know where I live. All right? Thanks, guys. All right, good meeting. All right. And I come away from that feeling I did a good job, even though I invented the Terminator. But listen, as long as it kills somebody else first, that's the main thing. So I'm going to go up and talk to Burnout now.
Okay. He's up in the ship.
God, I can't even imagine how mad he must be.
Oh, yeah. So he's up in the cockpit, and you see the cigar lit.
Oh no! It's like the door opens and it's like the pressure, like like a curtain of smoke, slides out.
Yeah, it's
the
lit.
vent.
There's only 2 other times you've seen that cigar lit.
Yeah. I say I don't. I'm very angry, is what I say, and I sit in the co-pilot's chair.
Yeah.
I say I've put a couple things in place that I think can help. But the best line I have on a new engine is 4 million C-bills.
That's tough.
But
listen.
And look, if I have to write that check, I'll do it. It'll peel my skin off.
You can't let this get to you.
Well-
Your father and I have been through much worse and we came out of it. This is just a little setback.
I don't think that anything has ever happened to anyone that is as bad as this. I can't think of it.
One mech getting stolen? Come on, kid.
Yeah, but it was the
That's
whole
nothing.
mech.
Yeah, well, I've got some stories. Don't worry.
I say,
Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff, except for the big mech.
well, I'm getting mixed messages here from you,
You're
Burnout.
gonna be okay.
I know that I'm going to be okay, but I learned how to drive these in that.
Yeah.
It's not just about the fucking mech.
So then what are you gonna do about it? Go get it back.
Well, I would like to go get it back, but this is a person who steals mechs. I don't know how many he's got. Nobody on this planet gives a shit about this guy. He just runs around taking people's shit.
What do these people on this planet care about? Money. Go hire somebody.
Oh, I got that. I got a bunch of that, actually. Well, less now than I did. I bought a big mech. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. I'll see ya. And then peel out, go back out. Yeah, I mean, I basically we got the, God, balls. Ugh. Ball would probably be a great person to choose, but he doesn't really give a shit at all.
And you also sort of ruin that relationship again.
I go to Roshan's room.
Roshan's back at the stables.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he's got the grav trawler. Samir's over there.
Yeah. I mean, you can go there.
Yeah. But I'm going to meet you over there, and I'm going to say, Roshan, how you doing? You doing okay? A lot's been going on. Obviously, our home was invaded in a wicked and bestial act, and I think
okay.
I think we're all okay. Well, you're not. Like I
doesn't
said,
give a shit about any of
like I said, we're all really broken up about it, and that's why it's connected to something I wanted to talk to you about. It seems like you and Ball are getting along really well. It seems like I can see it in his eyes. He wants to.
It's neat.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's very, very cool. Hey, would it be possible for you to contact Ball and ask him if you could hire him to help us on a something like a mercenary mission here on Chagos? I give him my pad. Can you call him now? Can you call him
Roshan just sort of turns off. Like,
today? No?
and he just starts shaking his head no. Roshan asking anyone to do anything
Of course it
is completely out of the question for Roshan.
I say, that's okay. I can handle it. And I call Ball.
And he just said, sorry, Commander.
He's only. Do you call him or do you go to his stable?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
He's only like a couple stables down.
Yeah, but I'm gonna call.
Okay.
You're like looking at him while you're calling.
Yeah, exactly. No. I peek around the edge, and he's there, and he and Hans are like looking at the mechs going around. Then I'm gonna call.
Oh, it's you?
Well, it's the kid. He would love it if you joined us on a mission. Here on Chagos. He's wondering if you would accompany us on what's sure to be a cakewalk for your stable, prying our most precious treasures out of Xenon Vale.
Wait a minute.
He needs you to go. It's very important to him.
Well, I couldn't.
That's what he told me.
Listen, he's one of the best up and coming fighters. I mean, I've seen him on the field.
I don't
Why
disagree.
is he not calling me about this?
He burned his tongue on some tea, and he sounds like an idiot. Frankly, we're having the medic look at it, but something happened in his mouth.
You can make me a charisma check.
Okay.
Or if you have acting or something else.
Persuasion or anything like that.
Yeah, I have a few, but this triple cha is where it's at. 2 dice plus 6. Oh, fuck. 12. Oh, you son of a bitch! Your dice in this game are so hot.
15, everybody.
They're so hot.
You want to tell me what's really going on?
Yes. it hurt. It was like chamomile or something. I'm just like, no. No. It was like, I think it was like lemon lift. No. I say, look, I keep making bad choices on Chagos, interleaved with very good choices. I want to stable it out. I want to fly this straight. And if I'm going to spend money on a killer, I want the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see my new mongrel if you want.
Oh, you picked that up, huh?
Yeah, I need a command and control platform. I think it has the long range reach out and touch with the LRMs. I mean, you know.
It's a nice setup.
This is what I'm thinking. So yeah, I've fucked this up twice. I can't guarantee I'm not going to fuck it up in the future, but I write checks and they cash.
Listen, if this is for the kid, you don't got to write me a check. I'll do it. It's all about the pack.
I say, well, let me give you something.
No.
I say,
I wouldn't mind putting, a little hurt on that shithead out in the forest anyway.
See, this is what absolutely. And I look out there. I see him around the edge.
Do prayer hands.
Yeah. Power pose. So I say, we'll be in touch.
Let me know.
Stavern out, and then I gotta say now. I gotta turn it up. He has to know that I've got gravitas. Okay, well that turned out okay. I think I need to shut my mouth.
Rob Peter to paintball.
For Rob Peter to paintball. You are incredible. All right. Well, that's it. I mean, I think I've heard everything I need to hear. I think that we can put this together, and I say, hey, Rashawn, good news. Next job? Yeah, exactly. Next job. We're gonna be fighting with Ball.
He's very excited, Rashawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very excited to hear that.
Yeah, exactly. And I say, I want you to know that he thinks he has something really special. I tried to pay him and he wouldn't let me. Now, I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not. But then I tried to pay him again. You know that's not like me. I asked him a second time. So he must really, really have a high opinion. That's all I'm saying. Tuck that away in your...
Whatever you say, Commander.
In your Rashawn hole. Just put it in there, kid. God damn it. All right. Okay, yeah, so I need to get the... the mongrel set up in Black Remnant livery.
Yeah.
See, what should I do for the painting on it? I'll go blue. I'll go blue with like nice Fenrisian gray highlights.
It's your choice.
And then of course our customary Black Remnant livery with the gunmetal black on the right arm.
And Zigzag leans over. Do you want me to do that tonight too? I'm already working on this thing.
No, I'm gonna have this done professionally. I'm afraid it won't look good.
I'm never working on that. Go find a second mechanic.
Oh, God, I bet they got one around here. This is a garage. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, I just came into a bunch of money, ZZ. Let me figure
Yeah,
it
you
out.
also spent a bunch too. I know how to do math.
It's never been my strong suit, actually.
Yeah, good job running a business.
All right, I'm I'm definitely. I was always going to have somebody else do it. I know that she's busy. But yes. This I intended for this to be professionally done because they're going to have the fucking they're going to have like the robotic arms. It's going to walk in there. It's going to be like spray tanning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to go rear, and then it's going to be done. She doesn't have to deal with this. It's fine. All right. Absolutely. And then when that is done, we are doing a dawn raid on the compound of Xenon Vale.
Okay. And you are going. Do you message Ball about the?
Exactly. Exactly. When I say that I've got the time established.
Coordinates.
Exactly. This is a full encrypted package that is delivered to every participant. And that we can't do the jump part of the drive, but obviously we have low altitude.
It's only 25 miles out, so
But I'm saying that the Calypso can still do it.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying. Yeah, okay.
Actually, Ball sends a message back. He's like, "It's better off just running."
Just don't even worry about air support. Okay. Yeah, I trust him as long as he's not working with Xenon Vale. I guess we'll see. Now the smart thing would have been to make me pay him and then kill me. So absolutely, I accept his professional advice. As a consultant on this project.
Listen, all I'm saying, and he just sends back. Air support's just going to draw more attention.
Yeah, I was also thinking that. This was a test ball, and you passed. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. You have to give me like one of those a day. It's old habits die hard. Actually, you're great. Is it too late? Huh? Is it too late? Should I? Okay. But I'll see you out there. Just point the guns the other way. I know there's going to be an enthusiasm and effort, maybe to. I want them pointed at the enemy, downrange.
You think I'd break my word?
Well, no, God, I don't think that we can talk effectively. We need to use emojis or something. Like, I think there's just a linguistic breakdown between the two of us. I'll see you in the morning. I am overjoyed to be working with you. You let me know if there's something I can give you in payment. Love you.
He just hangs up.
I say, God, you know what? It's finally working. I'm finally pulling it off. All right. Yeah. So I get to bed. I get to bed early.
Okay.
I'm afraid, but I do want to. I'm gonna come down like in my Calypso, like fitness, like my Calypso calisthenics gear. Come down, just a little jog down the stairs. That's it. I don't do any more. Just one down the stairs. That's it for me.
Okay.
But I'm wearing the right stuff. But I do want to take a little peek back in the corner and see to what extent they have taken my design concepts to heart. Oh no. Oh no, don't use the plaque.
You peek in the corner and there's nothing there.
Oh, okay.
You see the bay door is down.
I see these goddamn bots.
You see that the bay door is down.
Oh no! Oh no!
But in front of the bay door is a giant. It's at least 10 foot, 8 feet tall gun. It's a rail gun, or Gatling gun that is 8 feet tall by at least 6 foot long. And it's just moving and hovering.
Oh, no, guys. No, I say no.
And then the gun turns around and sees you, and it just halos bullets around you.
No, guys. This isn't it. No, this is, no. Okay, I'm not. Here. And so I get a little piece of paper, and I draw a little shape. It looks like a happy little guy. He's got a smile on his face, but his arms are guns instead, and he's smaller. And I draw a picture of their mongrel beast up here, and then I say, no, this smaller, friendlier, kinder.
And then one of them just takes the pens and writes MFER question mark.
God, you're right. You're right. This is a motherfucker. You're right. Okay. Yeah. No. You know what? I told you I wasn't gonna get in the way. And so who does it? Who does it shoot, and who won't it shoot? Like, what's the system right now?
And then you get a little type out from the one that does the
the dot matrix.
The dot matrix paper, and it says you can program it.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm gonna go in there and put a few in. Portmaster, ZZ. I'm gonna put ZZ in there twice. Rashawn Cole, and I'm just gonna drag pictures in and put it like this. Burnout, and then it's like anybody else. Just send me a quick message, and I'll put yes or no. And then if I say yes, I want all of these to go that way.
Okay, and then you see that one of the projector droids go and install itself on the top.
Perfect.
And then you see the aperture open up and a kind of like a white light come out.
Yeah.
And that actually sends a picture to your data
Perfect.
sleep.
Yeah, exactly. I say I give him a couple quick, pounds on the top. It's like yes, this is exactly right. And so this will be great. So I'll be doing other things. Yes, no, no. Perfect. Or I say no. You know what? Ship it. I'm gonna go back up and go to bed for our dawn raid.
Okay.
Yeah, kick ass.
Okay. And the dawn comes, and what do you do?
We get into these mechs,
So you
and
make
we wheel out of town.
you make your way down the stairs,
Yes.
and so the motherfucker turns around and starts shooting at you.
No, not unless. Oh, no! It has to come to the screen.
Oh yeah. Your picture's on. Sorry.
No.
No.
Yeah.
And then would you like to save?
Yes. Yes. And it's like no. It's like keep this response in the future. Yep. Exactly right. But the UI is sort of like it's very easy to say that it should kill you, while you're saying you should remember it. It's like you got to be very, very choosy. In the UX, it's like all right,
Remember this username.
yes, exactly. In the future, exactly. Yeah. I say all right. Now that was a near miss. That could have been a big issue in the past, right? I'm gonna go in there and it's real quick. I'm just gonna do, ball. I'm just gonna start typing in the names of the people that I like. Fuchs, Fizzbang. I'll put in a few. Even Hans can come in if he wants. That's fine.
As you make it back to the stable, Roshan and Zigzag are just crashed out. They've been working all night.
Yeah, they've been sleeping like in a barn.
Roshan, you hear the footsteps of Stavern walking in.
Just bleary-eyed, just wake up from on top of the workbench.
Yeah.
And it's like,
The foot.
morning, Commander.
Dude, it would be awesome. Like, because the Mad Cat has that like split foot in the front. It'd just be really great. It'd be super anime if you were just like seated in between those front two toes, like seated, like laid back up against the bottom of the foot.
If Roshan was cool.
Oh, that's right. He's not cool.
He's not cool at all.
He's not cool. So where is he sleeping instead?
It's just like one of the
buy
worst
it.
like parts tables, just on top. Just gonna really
piled
uncomfortable.
some metal up.
Yeah.
To sleep on.
It's like, good morning, Commander. Is it time?
It is time.
Okay.
Time to go get our shit.
And as you're talking, you just hear thump, 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 and it's just
Dire wolf.
But it's multiple mechs.
Oh, he's bringing the squad.
And you outside. You look outside of the stable area, and beams of morning sunlight
Off the
shine
gold livery.
behind the red and gold, or shine off the red and gold livery of Ball's direwolf and the other 4 mechs in his stable.
Oh, Jesus.
And you just see his
Oh, wow, this is a big one.
cockpit
Karachi,
open up. He's like,
Karachi Death's head.
Yeah.
"You ready?"
I say, it seems like you guys can probably handle it.
I don't think so.
That stills Stavron Otho. He says,
Rashawn waves at the direwolf.
Stavron says, "Let's get it." And I'll head back to my bay, jump in, pull the helmet down.
Yep. And you hear Ball come over the radio. "Not a bad little rig you bought yourself there, eh?"
Well, we'll see. We'll see what's left of it after we get done with Vale.
"Kid, you tied in yet?"
Yes, Mr. Ball.
Oh, it's gonna be great to fight alongside you, man.
Yeah, God, dude, with the 2 of these on one side, it's going to be a wicked fight. It's going to be monstrous.
And he just says, "Let's go."
Yeah. I pull the crank.
Yep.
Let's get it.
And you get about you start going out into the jungle, and the thickets and the woods are getting thicker and thicker.
You got to like pull your feet through
Yeah.
these vines and shit.
And after about 25 miles, you come up to a point, and Ball's leading.
Yeah, he knows where it is.
The crew, but you start to see the wreckage of old buildings that the jungle is now starting to consume.
The jungle now owns fully.
Yeah, and just that are covered in leaves and
Oh yeah, it's like the facade and the window, but everything coming out of the window is branches.
Yeah, and you see more and more buildings, and Ball comes over. He's like, "This is it. I hope you're ready. They're gonna know we're coming, and they're gonna bring the heat."
I say this. That's why I paid for the best. Well, not paid for. You know what I mean. That's why I asked for the best. You wouldn't let me pay you. You know what? I'll let you change your mind after this.
Let's go downside.
External camera engaged.
So your lance is making its way through the jungle, and you come up to that area where you start to see pieces of
the prior
of a prior encampment that's just being consumed by the jungle itself.
Right, and they've it looks like they've taken a couple habitations
up on a cliffside.
So with good visibility.
Yep, and you can set up anywhere behind 8 inches on this side. Now, one thing we'll introduce that we haven't played with before is tree lines.
Yeah.
After 6 inches, anything behind that you cannot see.
Oh, okay. As an example, if my mongrel were here,
Yep.
the pouncer that you stole from me would not be able to see through it,
and vice
because
versa.
Technically, this triangle is solid.
Right. But if it was inside,
Now
you
it's
could
fine.
see
You can shoot out from.
It can shoot out. You can actually shoot in. It just has partial. It has a cover.
It has cover like +1. Yep. And so the same thing over here.
Yep, same thing. And the trees will represent. Typically, if we didn't have as many
The
trees,
geometry,
that triangle would represent
the same. But this just
the
looks
whole
cool.
wooded area. This
Right.
is a little cooler.
It's way cooler.
Yeah. So that is a triangle over there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I just killed the tree.
Well, listen, this is what people need to understand, especially those of you on the channel. Environmental destruction is a big theme on Black Remnant.
Yeah.
And that's what Eric is doing.
Yeah.
over there. We're just we're making the subtext the text. All right, so we have to basically we come out of a jungle line into a blasted out, like napalmed or purposely built, fucked up area that is designed to make it easy for them to shoot us.
Yes.
Okay. That's great. Yeah, I guess we're setting up.
And you have control of all balls.
Yes. Balls to the walls. The Karashi Death's Heads? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. All right, now, can mechs provide cover to other mechs?
Yeah.
That's how bad things have gotten, folks. We're trying to figure out how much HP these big mechs can take.
Yeah, right?
We basically have to move up in something like a
lance
formation, right? Yeah, right? We have to do real shit. Yeah. I mean, I didn't hate what I saw. Basically, I'll just come up. Little brother techniques.
The fucking guy with the longest range in the...
Well, we have to start at 8 inches away. But anyway, so yeah. So here's the situation. Essentially, this is a week's vacation sort of scenario. We got the storm crew. All right.
It's like really funny. He has all these cards. Gives you the one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're all over by the ding dong. Right here. So we got a good thing going here. I'm loving this TMM though. We love this. All right. Yeah. I mean, is it time to roll initiative? Like, this is horrifying.
We got to run fast.
No, we have to
Yeah.
crank these things. But as a formation,
Everybody who can jump needs to jump.
yeah. But getting around here, and then as they hopefully, conglomerate a little bit, then we can spread out, start taking advantage of more of these, get more crossfire. Ultimately, eventually, hopefully, we envelop around one or the other sides, right? But this concentration over here is too much. A full Atlas, an Archer, the Warhammer, the Masakari. This is filthy. Filthy. Okay. But yeah, it's time, right?
And you haven't seen this yet because it's behind the tree lines.
Oh yeah. Technically, we haven't seen it, but I know. I can sense its presence. The number of the beast. How does he do it?
All right.
Did you need to talk to Funbrain and get me a set?
Give me all those things. The chits.
Oh, the chits.
Oh, the chits. Yeah, we're gonna need them. Here, I'll just put them in this little carry-on box that we can use.
Well, yeah, because these are going to help a lot. I mean, this is what they're for, right?
So a sprint is an extra 2 inches of movement?
1.5 times.
1.5 times.
Okay, so
Keek, you're
9.
saying just
balls
to the wall. Mm-hmm. Balls to the wall.
That was all Josh, by the way.
Yeah.
That was his naming of that one.
I'm loving it. Yeah, so we lost. So does that mean that
we move? Everybody moves, or is it move?
No. So again, the way it works is if you had it's you lost, so you move your guy first, then it's back and forth. Now, if I had double your number,
then you have to do it in doubles.
I have to move.
Gotcha.
2.
All right. So now we have gone first.
Yep.
Now you go. Oh man, I'm revigorated. Oh yeah, this is gonna be, dude, like I said, environmental destruction. Think about Gaia. That's a big part of what we do here.
Can you give me? This is the ground movement.
I'm not gonna help you at all. What you've done is wrong. You've stolen my mech.
How do sprints work with jump jets?
Same thing. 1.5.
Then let's get the summoner to jump 15.
It's pretty exciting.
Actually, he's going to go this way.
But just to run out of the jungle.
So how does it work against, is it a jump and a sprint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know if you can sprint while jumping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Let's
he'll
say
just
you're
sprint.
Yeah.
Somebody might know. I'd be
12.
surprised if there wasn't some way to do it.
Yeah.
No, he'll run. He'll
Yeah.
sprint for 15.
Exactly. That's also fine. Nerd.
Yeah. No sprint while jumping. Yep. Thanks, Cranston.
All right, here. Now, take it away. God, what's the focus? David Novacat. That would be your boy Eric Benson right here making the boards.
You see the archer start to move up through the tree lines.
Of course we do.
Get the Storm Crow out here for 18 inches.
Amazing. What a beast. God, it's gonna get so filthy so fast, Kiko. It's gonna be yucky. Oh, and I do have something that has been on my character sheet the whole time that I have been waiting for the right game moment to reveal. Something very deadly.
$14 plus 7.
Yowza.
You guys know when you sprint, you can't shoot, right?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Nobody's out here trying to take those first shots. We're just trying to get up here.
We're just trying to get into engagement range. So 14 plus 17 is 21.
Yeah, I remember you have this too.
Oh yeah. I'll bring this over here. Our sacred chits. Yeah, the traditional little brother formation. Man, I can see this perfectly. I mean, I guess I can also just look at it.
Also,
But in my
Possible.
mind, I can picture it. Like what it's actually going to be like when these things open up over here.
Can you move him over there 8?
Absolutely. Where do you want to face?
Straight forward.
so he doesn't have line of sight
To here.
to here, but
He's
probably there.
he's got some juice over there, I think.
Shadowcat notices that movement and moves 24.
And activates its cat device.
Run out of sprints.
There
There you go. Ha It's a fresh one here.
You see the wraith jump.
Oh, it just off of the jets.
Yep.
Just leaps
Slides
up. No,
down.
dude, it's probably like a thing where it just like kicks off of this, like jumps off of this, and then uses the jets just to land.
So Roshan has a little bit of starstruck thing happening here. So he wants to ride with Ball. So he's going to sprint here alongside next to the summoner.
And Stavron, as you see through the field of Ball's mechs and Roshan, over the tree line, you see something come into view that is. Very personal.
I can't even believe it. I can't believe what you've done.
So I mean, I'm wondering, with my new Mongrel right here, Mongrel has a 14-inch move.
And long range.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Stavrin
I don't know why you're
doesn't
sprinting.
sprint.
No.
I think that Stavrin actually eases up and then just starts launching wicked salvos. He's going to use Ball as cover because that's who he is.
You need to have 2/3 of it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you are. You're gonna get partial cover.
Yeah. And he's going to immediately open up from here. But I have the ability, the built-in ability, to take anything she sees. It's a Genesis song. Should I apply my Bloodstalker to one of these mechs? This is what I'm saying, right?
What is Bloodstalker?
Bloodstalker essentially lets me have +2 against any target until they're destroyed.
But
At which point I can choose another target. There's no downside, really, except for the fact that if I shoot anything that is not that target, I get a -1.
I think we all know which mech you Starrun would put that on.
What, mine? Just put it, just deal it out? Yeah, I think so. Just come out, just like try to kill the person inside of it. Get the wreckage later.
holy fuck. Okay.
Yeah. So I will Bloodstock
Okay.
the claim jumper. For some reason.
Okay.
Here, we'll put immobile on it.
Yeah.
On the Bloodstock. On the
On the Bloodstock
your
target.
Bloodstock.
Oh yeah.
Bloodstock target. Ooh.
Okay. You shoot first.
Yeah. Well, I will. And I'm going to shoot only because everybody else ran. So we're going to drop in a deadly burst here on the claim jumper.
Okay.
My long range weapons. Oh, right. It's long range.
29?
29. Yeah, so it's long range.
Yeah.
29.
Yep.
Yep. So long range. So it's +4.
Your base stat is 4.
Base stats 3.
Yeah.
Did you up it?
Oh, yeah, mine's 3.
His is
so
3.
yours is
Yours
4.
is
Oh,
4.
4. Okay.
It's been a long time since you've
That's true.
attacked
Yeah,
anything.
you were in the tournament.
Yeah.
So 4 base, +4 for long range.
Hold on. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
not worry about that till in a
Let's
second.
do the whole Sator.
Yeah. So 4
Yeah.
+2 for the TMM of.
Yeah. Of my own mech that you stole. Yeah.
Yep.
That you jumped.
Oh, and he jumped. So +1. So that's +3. So you're at 7. +4. He's
range.
not covered
Yeah.
for long range. -2 for your
Bloodstock.
Bloodstalker. So you're at a 9.
Okay.
That's not 9.
Well, it kind of is. No, it's not. You're right. But it's honestly for the best. So essentially, I am. It's like a Navy SEAL type thing, where the direwolf is in front, and I'm basically like keeping distance here, weapon out at the side, just taking shots. The entire voice comm channel is full of swearing.
I actually don't think he has a shot.
It's not super good.
No, he doesn't have a shot.
Okay.
The Warhammer is going to shoot into
Warhammer's
the
doing great.
summoner.
Yeah, the Warhammer is doing very well.
So, 4 plus, what's the TMM?
Of the summoner?
Yep.
It is 2.
So we're up to 6. There's no cover, but it is, what's the range?
Medium.
Yeah,
So +2.
+2. So 6 + 2, 8. We need an 8.
We're looking for a low number here.
7.
Yes.
So nothing happens. As Roshan, you have some blasts coming.
No, it should
right
like whistle
through,
right
over.
through.
Yeah.
Like just by the rack. Okay, which one of these other dick holes are gonna do? God, that mongrel's fast.
The pouncer is going to fire right back at you, Stavron.
I love it. This is how it should be.
So 4 plus
TMM is 3.
TMM is 3 is 7 plus 4. It's an 11 total. Plus it's a 12. No.
It can happen. I mean, clutch crits are real.
Yep. Now the
Wraith.
Wraith.
The Wraith also has a wicked TMM.
The Wraith is going. Can you get me a measurement on distance from the Wraith to the Summoner?
Absolutely.
So it's starting at 4. It jumps, so it's plus 2. So that's 6.
27 and
Yeah.
27 and a half.
Okay.
Long range.
Okay. So starts at 4, plus 2 for jumping, so 6. What's the TMM on? 2. 8. Plus 4, another 12. No. So you more energy bursts just blast around you.
Now here comes the long range players.
Yeah.
The LRMs.
The archer. Okay.
Wow.
4 to start.
He's got a long shot. What's he looking for? A dire wolf, a summoner?
Yeah, he's gonna go for the direwolf.
Long range.
Long.
Long range. Long range?
Long range.
Okay. So 4 to start. What's the TMM of the direwolf?
Direwolf is 1.
1?
He's so big.
All right. 1. So 4 plus 5 plus 4, 9 total.
That's not so bad. That's gettable.
No.
Oh. God, lucking out on this first round. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that like this sprint round is going to earn us
Well,
real position.
we have to get out of Badlands
Oh, yeah, exactly.
and get into cover before they take the cover.
Yes, exactly.
And the Atlas is going to do the same thing with the direwolf.
Okay. Team M1.
Be
So 4 plus 1, 5 plus 4, 9.
hey, that's a hit.
10 points of damage come flying. Well, not points of damage. 5 points. 5 points.
Destroys the. All right, let's go home.
Sorry, 2. It's long range.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was like, wow. Most of it, I was trying to remember its stat line. And I was like, yeah, right. All right. Oh, and the blackjack, I guess. Does he have LR?
Oh, actually, I didn't even move the blackjack. But he's out of range, so
Okay.
don't worry about it.
Perfect.
Initiative?
That's initiative, right? Now don't roll so well. You gotta roll. We're trying to build a
Gotta roll
narrative.
with the beat.
Yeah.
Gotta roll with the beat. What do you got?
9.
I don't think that's...
Okay. Whew. All right, 9 it is.
Okay.
Philip OV, we are playing in what is called the Ill Clan, or the most recent era.
Archer Gremlins.
Yeah, they're just gonna get stuck in, right? The big boys back there.
Which means we should overload this side.
Yes. Just come over here and then just shred this, and then own this area.
Damage.
Okay.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. It's not super filled out yet, so there's lots of room for us to do the sort of dumb shit we do.
We're gonna start and
Yes.
taking this.
Yeah, once we have the ownership of this, then we just punch a hole straight through this.
Let's get the Stormcrow in there. Any movement penalties?
To move in, no.
Okay.
Actually, that's a good. You know what? I can't remember. But let's say for now, no.
Okay.
But there might be.
For next turn.
I have it. I think it might be a -1, but.
Even then, we'd still be able to be okay. We could just scoot
There we
back
go.
one.
Woods +1.
Okay.
Just plus 1 inch to enter.
Move cost per inch +1 move.
Okay.
Per inch it's +1
Pull it
inch.
Back here a little bit.
All right. Yeah. The sooner we open this tin can, the better, so that we don't get any flank activity.
Or I'll just position the remaining
Oh yeah,
battle knights on this
him.
side to cover
Yeah.
flanks.
Succulent.
Is that ground?
Yep.
So the Lynx sees its opening.
So, oh god, this honestly, this totally works for Ball, because this is his whole pack tactics thing, right? Yeah, let's make this a one-turn affair over here, if we can. That Stormcrow will punch right through you. That's a lot of fucking close-up damage. You know what I mean? It's also with overheat too. Woof.
Shadow Cat is gonna
Shadow Cat.
follow.
Shadow Cat. Yeah, it's if you're within 6 inches, it's fine to take a point. Who cares? Yeah, Warhammer might feel cozy there. Might feel like this is a good time for them to stay stuck in. We'll see. Get a standstill, get a little bonus. Oh, here comes the Wraith.
She's just gonna run up. Get behind the tree. That's just a run.
Just a regular old move.
Yeah, can you put ground?
I'll put in there for you. You bet.
Rashawn's gonna peel off to assist with this flank here.
Right. Then we'll move the Direwolf next, and then I'll figure out what the right play is for the back end.
Okay.
All right, so the Direwolf has 6 inches of movement, which is not that much. I'm tempted to sprint him
You think?
because I just don't want him to take another round of hits.
Another
in the
full
open.
round? Okay,
Yeah.
how far can he get?
He can only go 9 on a sprint.
Oh, I see. You're saying you want him to sprint just so that this is the last full round
Yes.
of bullshit he's going to take. But he also represents a significant amount of...
Well, yeah, that'll dwindle
Well, yeah,
every round for sure.
For sure, but
Yeah.
at medium, he is the most gruesome threat we have on here. At medium, he would destroy the claim jumper in one shot.
So he'll go 6 this round,
Yeah.
6 the next round. He's still out in the open for another 2 rounds.
If we go 6, then we sprint him.
Okay, so you're thinking next round
Yes.
he sprints.
Yeah. I agree with you that we only want him out for one more turn. But here at medium range, this is a mech killer. It kills mechs each time it shoots.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Oh yeah, I
gonna
fantasize
move, but
about the
stay right
C3.
Actually, he's gonna move.
Yeah, just back into the tree line. It's a Homer Simpson scenario. Yep. So we're gonna keep our cover here.
Keep your eyes on the prize.
Keep our cover here, and then we're gonna start opening up on these.
And Stavron, as you move behind the direwolf, as you move behind Ball, you see out of the jungle 2 more mechs come walking in.
Oh God.
And over the comm system, you'd hear, "Oh, you thought you were going to steal the franchise from me. I think not."
Franchise?
And you recognize the voice immediately.
Oh,
And it's Johanna Fuchs. Johann Fuchs.
franchise?
That was mine, and you took it from me.
Oh, this is about tabs? I say, look, I will. I say, Fuchs, if this is about tabs, we can work something out.
This was about me running the business, and you just came in and got it all. And that's where we'll end.
Oh, God, that's our whole game. No, I want to play for hours. Oh yeah, so I guess let's snap some good shots of this, so that we can get set up. You need photogrammetry. Fucking Fuchs, you piece of shit. The fucking La Taba Nostra. He's mad. He's pissed. God, he's coming out here for Bear.
Yeah, you stole. You took his spot from him.
His spot. God, he was in there. Listen. I thought he was already there, and he was so cool. He acted so nice, and now it's all in the shitter. God damn it. Well, yeah, exactly. Ball. God damn it. See, David Novacat. See,
Fuck yeah, David remembered.
I'm telling you, this is the.
He remembered.
If
Ball told you that like 2 episodes ago.
If you are going to do something like this, this is the chat that you want, right? Like, yeah, Ball told you, man. I'm getting fucking tore up in the chat after the game, but no, this is gonna be good. So I'm gonna take my, I'll take my mongrel home and get it ready to go.
And the livery that you see, it's not Fuchs's livery. It's just chromed. It's just basic paint. Like there's no livery on it.
Hold on. So it's chromed like the mechs at the Sommelier.
No. It's just he hasn't painted it.
Oh, okay. It's just
Like he just wants it. You think he's
Unaffiliated.
Yes. But it's also about not. It's about not appearing in the traditional livery. You sons of bitches. Well, hey, Gathered Throng. Who would have thought that joining a crypto mob cult would have negative repercussions? Listen.
You better believe it.
Anyway, incredible game, incredible channel. Great hook, Eric. Really love what's happening now. Kiko, also here. Josh, on the 1s and 2s, Ghostly trying to get us the cool shots. We will be back next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday.
Well, we need to mark it. So next Tuesday we'll start with shooting.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And so this Thursday, Kill Team.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we're not doing. Last Thursday we had to pause so that we could do some other work in the studio,
Rematch.
which you will see soon. But the Adeptus Custodes Intercession Squad rematch.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Is back on the menu for Thursday. Be there at noon. So yeah, until then, see you next Tuesday. A couple have broken off and they have gotten a big thick wire, a trunk, and they are dragging it along the bottom of the bulkhead, and they are trying to plug it in to the pouncer. Like they're getting close. And I go over and I just kick one over. What
are you doing?
No, absolutely not. I say, watch this. They hate this. I grab it and I flip it over and just set it down. Now what?